Yo, I'm gonna scare my chicks when I talk. But yeah, welcome to day one, and we announced at our chicken house. One thing about chicks when they're still young, they don't like noise. So when I walked in, I scared them. That's why you see them gathering around at that corner over there. Some that turn around on that corner over there. But over time, they will actually get used to me. So I'm inside my chicken house now, and this is day one. We placed them in yesterday. So yeah, I came here just to show you what's going on, how they are, and how they are doing. So these are our day old chicks. So they are 1 day old, whatever, or this is the first day. I don't know how you guys put them, but yeah, this is our cycle, guys. We are going to start the cycle with you. So don't mind my chicken gathering at that corner over there, as well as that corner over there. It's not because they're feeling cold, they are much feeling warm, but because of the noise that I made when I walked in, that's why they ran to that corner, and then some they ran to this corner. But eventually they will start to walk around and start to eat and drink. So I'm using Rosegro Magnum as our feed, as our starter, and inside this bulk feeder, as they call it, we have our Magnum. So I love using this kind of feeders when we start our circles. I never used any other feeders. Those trays, I don't really like them. I'm not a fan of them anyway. So I like this one. So yeah, and we use these drinkers as well on the first day until they are 2 weeks or 1 week old. It depends with the growth. If they are growing very nicely, very fast, we can switch very faster. But if they go too slow, it's normally 2 weeks. But even if they grow faster, I normally switch on 2 weeks. So on this small drinker, this is a 12-liter drinker that we have. It's recommended to be used for 1 on each 100 chicks. So I have about 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then as well as our feeders are recommended to be used as 1 per 100. So something interesting on these drinkers of ours here is that we have something here that's called anti-drowning ring. So this one helps our chicks not to actually get wet when they're young, because they sometimes love to climb the drinkers, and then some they will actually go inside this mini space as they're still young as well. As you can see them, they are also still young, so they will sometimes get inside the drinkers and then they end up being wet. So to prevent such, Poultry created this bulk drinkers that the small drinkers that you see. They created anti-drowning ring for them. So previously, a lot of farmers used to put stones inside their drinkers. You see farmers putting some stones inside the drinkers. That's when you know that they don't want their chickens to drown inside the water. So they put stones where there's anti-drowning ring now. So if you're looking for such equipment, you can DM me on my social media and we can talk. So another interesting thing is that I've stopped using any supplement when I raise my chicken. So I only use water. So from day one, I generally give my chicken pure water, and that's it. We move. So remember I told you that my chicken were just scared because of the noise that I made. See, now they're starting to walk around the chicken house. So there's something that you probably may have seen for the first time if you're on the first time for the channel, is this thing, the cap on our feeder. So this cap helps or prevent our chicken to jump inside. As our chicken grows and they start to play around, some of them you find them jumping on top of the feeders, and then they start to scratch the feeders and waste feed. So to prevent such things, Poultry created the cap. So yeah, those are some of the things that you will get to learn if you stay on the channel, you'll get to explore with us. So, and then we are using the red, or some they call it an infrared light. So this is the infrared light that we use. Per 100 you require to use one infrared light. And yeah, so with the infrared light, the height should be at least half a meter or even up to a meter. So from the ground floor to where the light is, it should be sitting at the measurement of about 1 meter or half, or about 60, is it 60 centimeters? Yeah, 60 centimeters as well. So that's some of the things that you get to learn in the channel. So I told you guys that my chicken were just scared because of my noise. You can see that they start to dispatch from the groups that they formed, and they're starting now to, because if they were feeling cold, they will gather under the lights, because that's where they're getting the heat. So, but yeah, that's all we have for you today. This is day one. I wish to continue shooting every day with you, but there's nothing much that I'll be sharing in other days. Another thing is that we have newspapers on our floor. Probably have noticed that we're using newspapers on our floor. So the reason for these newspapers is just for the comfort of our chicks as they're still young. So I've seen a video at some point somewhere when I was studying my training, and they were using, I forgot what that paper they call it. Yeah, but then I decided to use newspapers. So one of the reasons I'm using this is that the wood shaving itself, it has some dust, whereby you find your chicks sneezing at a very young age. So for me to prevent such sneezing at a very young age, that's why I'm using the newspapers. So by the time I'm taking these newspapers, my chicks will be grown. So probably you normally get the newspaper out after a week or two. So, but you'll get to see that as we continue with the cycle. So this is day one of us visiting our house, and now I'm gonna leave it here because I have to go. Looks like we're running out of water on this one, so we're gonna have to refill our drinkers actually, because I see that it's running out of water. So let me go and grab some water. So in terms of the water supply, I normally like to put water inside the chicken house, more especially in winter, because now when we get the water from the tank in the morning, you'll find that the water it's cold, because obviously the tank is outside, so you'll find that the water is cold. And when you now refill your drinkers with the cold water, your chicks will start to feel cold, obviously, because after, as a person, after drinking a cold drink, you'll start to feel cold in yourself. So same thing applies to chickens. I normally prefer giving them water that I've been keeping in the chicken house. So I'll normally take a bucket like this one, a container like this one, and put it in the chicken house with water, so that when I walk in the morning, because I normally refill my water in the morning. So when I walk in the morning, I know that the water is cool, it's not cold. So when I give it to my chicken, they won't really feel cold. But yeah, that's a tip that I can give you in terms of water. And always make sure that you give your chicken clean water, guys. So it's very important that you give your chicken clean water. Let's go now and refill our drinkers. Yeah, they're running away. exactly what I was talking about, guys. Every time you try to make a noise in a chicken house, they will start to run away. So that's why they're gathering in the corners. It's not because they're feeling cold. Someone will, in the comment section, will tell us that Mara, Makwala chicks looks cold. They are not. They're just running away because of making noise. They've been in this house since yesterday around 12 in the morning, and ever since then I never walked inside the chicken house again. So my chicken stays on their own for a very long time. Let's put back the drinker now. So we have refilled one of our drinkers. The last two, I will refill them in the evening. But this is all I have for you guys. Thanks for watching for this video up to this far. This is Makwala Gray, day one of raising our chicks.